Hello. Welcome. We are Todd and Joy McLaughlin from the Renewal Project. And I am probably more out there than Todd is, also known as Louie. So I just wanted to spend a little time with Todd and let you get to know him as well. Todd and I have been married for 39 years. We met in high school, and that's a story for another day, right?
Right.
But here we are, and so we are just excited to just share some things with you today. So, first of all, Todd, just give us a little bit of your testimony.
I grew up on a farm back in Iowa, and was raised in a Christian home, but it just really didn't really take effect for me for a long time. And then back in the 2000 era, just kind of became real, and that was got baptized with my son Daniel, and that was kind of a start to the journey that we've been on for a long time.
What was kind of one of the catalysts for you kind of getting serious about your walk with the Lord? Do you remember?
Probably would have been when Steve and Darla, friends of ours, came down and just gave a brief word of something that has gone on in the past of my life, and nobody would have ever known because it really wasn't ever talked about. So
yeah, that was a life-changing day for all of us, for sure. And then shortly after that, they came back and they put on a weekend conference called Training for Reigning, which was really about, our identity in Christ. And, having grown up in the church for both of us, for some reason, we probably had heard some of that stuff before, but it just really, it clicked for us. And yeah, so that was a big turning point and kind of lit us on fire and kind of changed the direction of our lives, didn't it?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So you've been on this journey. We've been on this journey. So what does your walk with the Lord look like now?
I drive truck, and I get to listen to the Word more than reading.
How many times do you think that you have gone through the whole Bible in the past? What? I mean, specifically, it has been 20 years. It's been longer than that.
Man, I don't even know how you count that.
How many times a year? Probably
5, 6,
yeah,
maybe 7 times.
Yeah.
So
it's been life-changing. So you kind of answered my next question already, which is how do you get into the Word? So you listen a lot.
Yeah.
And then when you're home, what does that look like for you?
Get up early in the morning and read a little. I'm not a real fast reader, so it takes me longer to read than it does to listen. And we go to church on Sunday, and we get to pray and encourage people along the way.
Yeah. And how, so when you study the Word, because you read it, but you also study, you have notebooks and you have references, that has kind of taken on a whole new thing for you as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it in that brings you joy, or
growing up, never really had the capacity to understand, or thought I didn't understand.
Yeah.
And but once I started reading for myself, I could catch glimpses of truth that was in the Word. And
So we're gonna cover this in a lot more depth in another session, but I do want to just touch on discernment. So because you study the word and are so familiar with it, when you hear things that maybe sound a little off, they sound good, they're kind of feel good, but they're a little off, like how do you then test those things?
I mean, obviously you can ask
Ask the Lord. Yeah.
ask the Lord and pray
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of things are backed with the word. I mean, what does the word actually say about whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it answers a lot of questions that
Yeah.
if we just look, I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
common questions, easy questions,
Yeah.
up to hard questions.
Yeah. The answers are there, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 more questions. I didn't tell you one of them. I'll save that one for last. But what would you tell somebody who is just starting out in their walk with the Lord, or they don't have a relationship with the Lord, and they just like, what guidance would you give them? Like, where do they even start, or what could that look like?
The very first thing is you need to believe in Jesus. That's the very starting point.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say just get on books on the Bible and just start going through the books and just listening. If you're a better reader, just start reading. Whether it's one verse, you'll work your way up to
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want to.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 10 chapters in a week, or
Mm-hmm.
just start reading.
Yeah.
Just start listening.
So, is there a point that somebody is just too far gone?
No.
For the Lord?
No. No.
Yeah. There just isn't. His grace and His mercy extend to each one of us.
Right.
And that's another topic too, is just the lies the enemy tells us, because the Bible is full of God's promises for us and His encouragement, and He's always drawing us to Himself. All right, and here's your surprise question. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Give me a couple of your passions. I already got him in my head. We'll see if you're right.
Probably the number one would be working with men.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
encouraging.
Encouraging. You're a good encourager. Yep. And just helping men to understand who God says that they are, and how to walk in the authority that God has given them, and to lead their families well, which you do so well. Yep, that's good. All right, you can give me a not so Christian passion. You got some of those too.
I would say fixing things.
Mm-hmm.
I like to work on cars.
Yeah.
That would be not the Christian.
Well, I mean, it's not pointedly Christian, but you have helped a lot of people in their vehicles over the years.
And, I like building and
Mm-hmm.
plumbing and electrical and just the common sense everyday stuff that we encounter.
Yeah. Just trying to keep it all running, right?
Yep.
Yep. So in relation to the Renewal Project, and we haven't talked a whole lot about this specifically, but we have ideas about what kinds of resources we could offer specifically for men that Todd would lead, as far as for just discipleship and for just community. One of the biggest things the enemy wants to use is isolation for each of us. And we were created to be in community. That's why God created us, was to be his people, and for us to be connected to each other. So we kind of feel like for Renewal Project, we're just at the beginning of just some really exciting things. But we will close for today. There you go, have it. Todd, aka Louie McLaughlin. So thank you. Love you.
Thank you. Love you too.